So skateboarder Tyshawn Jones apparently is leaking the next Tony Hawk Pro Skater that is getting remastered. He's just casually dropping this on this podcast, which is pretty insane. So I wanted to talk about this here in this video. If you do enjoy this one, leave a like, subscribe for more. My friends, we do a variety of gaming content. But of course, I know a lot of you came from my Tony Hawk Pro Skater videos because, man, do I love skateboarding games. I grew up on Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and I'm so hyped for whatever's coming next. To catch you up to speed, I will try to remember to link down in the description below a previous video that Tony Hawk himself was saying in a podcast that they were in talks. He was in talks with Activision and whatnot to, I guess, work on something else, in the Tony Hawk Pro Skater series. So if you haven't heard that was a number of months ago. Definitely check that out to catch you up to speed with that. So that kind of goes in line with what we're now hearing. It's just a little bit wild that like Tyshawn Jones just coming out like, yeah, man, it's coming out. So this is what he said exactly. I will play you the clip very briefly, and then I'll try to remember to link the clip down in the description below. But he basically says they've got a new one they remastered that's about to come out, and then he says that he's in it, and he says he was in the last one, which is true. If you go to Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2, he's on the roster for that game, so it's all lining up. Here, let me play the clip really quick so you guys can actually hear it directly from his mouth and not just mine.
I'm in a Tony Hawk coming out, so they got a new one they remastering, so that's about to come out. I was in the last one.
I mean, this dude's just coming out just like, hey man, just super casually. What's the phrase or what's the word? Nonchalant or whatever. I think that's a proper usage of that word or phrase or whatever. He just comes out like, just super casually, like, yeah, man. They got a new one coming out that they've remastered. See, that's the thing. He dropped so much information in like one sentence. They've got a new one coming out, and it's one they've remastered, and I was in the last one, he says. So like, dude, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm a little bit surprised. I don't know. I'm surprised. Okay, but nonetheless. Obviously when Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2 came out, I've spoken about this many times on the channel, and anytime I get a chance to talk about this stuff, I jump on it because, man, I'm hyped. They were originally apparently in talks for remastering 3 and 4. It was a rumor. I don't know for sure if that was ever confirmed. It might have been. I'm getting a little bit lost with what was confirmed and what was just rumors. But 3 and 4 was in talks to get remastered, which makes sense. It would come next, right? And what I'm most excited about potentially 3 and 4 getting remastered. And I'm telling you, man, if they come out with 3 and 4 and then all of a sudden they just don't do Underground 1 and 2, I'm going to lose my mind. But that is what I'm most excited about, is that, I mean, I love Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, 2, 3, and 4. I grew up in those. Those were the very first, the 4 very first Tony Hawk Pro Skater games. But then when you get into Thug 1 and Thug 2, you get some story elements that are just really cool how they kind of, created that. And then American Wasteland as well. They started to kind of get a little bit less interesting with Project 8 and Proving Ground. Those are still games that I enjoyed, to be fair. I'll be honest, but they were not as high of a tier as Thug 1, Thug 2, and Thaw. But who knows, maybe they remaster up at least up till Thaw, and then they're like, hey, let's try a new one. Okay, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 was a flop, but let's try a new one, and let's try to do some story-based stuff again, like Thug 1, 2, and Thaw. But anyways, so I mean, again, when we're talking about remasters, I'd be very surprised if it's not 3 and 4. It just makes sense they would do 3 and 4 first before doing Underground 1 and 2 and then American Wasteland, which, yes, I want those games so bad, but I mean, it just makes sense. Give us 3 and 4, get that out, and then let's start talking about Thug 1 and 2, and don't stop. Okay, anyways, what do you guys make of this? Like I said, I mean, it's I don't know, man. I mean, it's not official, right? I mean, it's coming from someone who literally was in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2, but it's not official in the sense it's not coming from the developers, it's not coming from Tony Hawk himself, it's not coming from the people actually making the game, right? It's not coming from Activision, the publisher, it's not coming from any of those people. So until it is, we still have to say it's a rumor, quote unquote. But I mean, it's like, if we're talking about credible sources, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Unless he's just trying to troll for some reason. But listen, I don't know. It makes sense, especially with Tony Hawk previously saying that he was apparently in talks with with Activision and whatnot. So hopefully, and he says it's coming out soon, which is weird. So that part is the part that threw me off, and I'm like, okay, well, we haven't even got it revealed yet. But I mean, this is the kind of game that they might not have like, you know, months of kind of lead up to. It could be something they reveal, you know, in the coming days. You know, it could be something that they reveal like as soon as this video goes up. Then I'll be like, all right, well, there you go. But you know, they could reveal it. Let's say they reveal it this week and they release it even like it could be released next month for this kind of game. This kind of game that might not like have like this huge kind of, you know, kind of roll up of marketing like they do with some of their bigger games. When I'm talking about Activision, like COD and stuff, you might hate COD, but the fact is it's one of the like biggest games ever, and so they have a lot of, you know, months of marketing and hyping it up. Something like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, you know, they probably want to market it. Obviously, they want to sell the game, but they know it's, you know, a smaller game comparatively. So I don't see it being like, you know, my point being is I think we can get it revealed and then see it within even a couple months maybe, but I don't know. Your guess, because I don't know what the time frame was for the reveal of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2 and then the launch. And I'll be honest, I just don't know. I don't know if like what that kind of time frame was. So if you guys know, let me know in the comments section below. But I just kind of thought about that right now off the top of my head. But I don't think it matters anyways. Anyways, hopefully this is real, and hopefully we see, you know, if it's true, this coming out soon. Hopefully sometime in 2025. And I mean, listen, one last thing, if it does, it's kind of like we're eating good, man, because we got the new Skate game that's apparently supposed to come out soon, at least in like a sort of like beta rollout to the public. I think they have confirmed it's coming out this year. And then we got apparently maybe, you know, more Tony Hawk Pro Skater remasters, which I'm dying for, man. I've been jumping back on Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2 a little bit lately, and I'm just dying, man. I'm itching to get some more, man. It's just one of my favorite series of all time, and it's probably one of the only games that I'm actually like really good at. You know, which I mean, I'm above average in some other games, like, you know, first-person shooters, but like this is a game where it's like I feel like I can beat most of my friends and stuff, at least. You know what I mean? So it's like that's. I mean, okay, to be fair, I could probably beat my friends in COD as well. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Sorry, that sounded really egotistical, man. That's not how I meant to say it at all. I really love the game, and it's just fun to school people. You know what I mean? When you're good at a game, you know what I mean, right? When you're good at a game and you're able to school people, it's satisfying. You know, so hopefully we get some news soon, but yeah, keep it locked. Whenever we do, Lord willing, all goes to plan, I'll let you know here on the channel. Didn't mean to rant more than I did. Look, I'm excited, and I just hope this is real, and I know you do too. So leave a like, subscribe for more. Until the next one, game on. Catch you guys later. Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kind of like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, your loss. See you later!